So last year I had a look at some whack Pokemon Flash games that probably aren't legal, but at the turn of the new year came something tragic. Microsoft pulled support for the Adobe Flash Player, meaning that unless someone archived them, many of these games may now be lost to time. So that's why back in December, I thought I'd give this bizarre world of online games another look before it's gone forever. It's time to jump back into illegal Flash games one last time. Magikarp Jump. What, like the mobile game? I was hooked on that for ages when it came out. I quite like to take a trip down memory lane. It looks like Magikarp Jump, but something ain't quite right. I fish up my new best friend and put him in his new home when sushi begins to rain down from the sky. I can only hope it's vegetable sushi, otherwise where would it come from? Do I fish up my winning carp and then make his mates in the sushi and force feed him to him? This game's darker than I thought. The game is pretty cute, but the stakes are high and the window for error is none. My boy got into space, but that still wasn't enough and he died. I feel like I need some good vibes right now. And what game has gooder vibes than easy to cook Pokeball cake? There's nothing more to it than that, it's just nice cake.
I kind of want to, actually make this now.
I knew what had to be done. With the help of this expertly crafted guide, I'm gonna make my own Pokeball cake. Just try and stop me.
Yeah, this is cooking with CandyEvie and we're gonna make our own cake from scratch.
This thing says 12, that's way too much, so I'm probably gonna make a smaller portion. Let's do it.
Not doing so well. You meant to separate the yolk from the whites, but I can't do it for the life of me. I've already destroyed 2 eggs. How'd you do that? It just falls out every time I try to do it. Look at that though, that's beautiful.
Watch, do you want to see this? Watch.
What will you do?
What?
No, you're not gonna.
Yeah.
No.
You ready? Ready?
No.
Ready?
No. Oh, that's disgusting.
Good for you.
Okay, turns out you do need egg yolks for bacon. Flash game lied to me. I'm gonna have to chuck this, I'm sorry, Dad. Beautiful. If I may say so, I think this looks quite nice. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't actually have a separating piece, so I'm gonna make 2 mini cakes. And then we're gonna cut them in half and put them together. Yo. Right, time for the other half. There we go. Yo, that's powerful, man. Right, a bit messy, but they're going in. Boom, they're done. I don't have any frosting, so we're gonna have to make do with these. And it's complete, stunning, beautiful, gorgeous. I don't have the icing to put the line down the middle, so we're just gonna say that this is the non-copyright Pokeball. I think I did quite a good job. But do you want to learn how to make your own cake? Well, thanks to Skillshare, you can. Thanks Skillshare for sponsoring this video. They've got tons of online classes, including cake making, game design, and just about anything you can think of. For me personally, I like art and I like games. Recently, I needed to make some new pixel art for my Twitch, but I have basically no experience with pixel art. I took a gander at Skillshare's library, and if you want to get into pixel art, then I would highly recommend Mateus Jeeks' Pixel Art Fundamentals classes. It goes through the basics of making your own sprites, backgrounds, and how to use colours effectively. It's great for beginners, but there are still lots of useful tips for experienced artists too. I still have a lot to learn, but I ended up making these Pokeball themed sweets and I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. On Skillshare, there's a sense of community where you can share your work with other students and get inspired. It's a completely ad-free experience to help you stay focused and amazing value at only $10 a month with a yearly subscription, which will give you unlimited access to Skillshare's entire library of classes. But the first 1,000 people to use my link in the description will get a trial of Skillshare Premium completely free. But now we've got the sequel to the critically acclaimed Pokemon Air War, Pokemon Sea War. It's basically a very simplistic tower defense game. You gotta defend the Pokemon Center that they built on the end of a pier from all of the Pokemon in the water. You get upgrades and the Pokemon gradually get harder. Except one level where Kyurem rocks up and then is never seen again. My Pokemon Center was strong, but all of a sudden the attacks started doing a ton of damage and I lost. This was worth half an hour of my life. Pokemon Battle Arena. Oh, it has the Pokemon Snap music and everything. I'm ready for a nice and wholesome experience. I'm a big squirrel. That's me. Okay. He's beating me up! No. I'm gonna get demonetized for this. This time I can use this array of guns to help me. I don't like it.
Wow, push me off. Get out of here.
You took my gun! You took my gun!
Get off my turf. It's my stage, get out of here. I got a bit carried away there. I'm in need of a good pat. palate cleansing. Adventure with Pokemons has Mandela Effect Pikachu in it. You know that thing where everyone remembers Pikachu having a darker tipped tail, but he doesn't? Well, I found him! He's been here all along! I didn't really get Pokemon Catch Journey at first, but what it ended up doing more than anything else was highlighting my embarrassingly short attention span. Time to start. We're playing as Ash in a truck, and right at the beginning of the level in massive lettering it reads, "Press space to catch Pokemon." No, I can't see anything. We're all good to go. Never mind all of the Pokemon on the track that I'm quite obviously there to catch. Nah, they're just pedestrians.
I'm gonna run him over. I still don't have a license. This is illegal. Wait, did I do it? I did it! But I already did level 1. You're hurting my feelings. What if I try again? It just put me back on the same level.
I thought the only point of the game was to collect the little Pikachu things. What are these? I did my research and for the life of me I could not figure out what this was. Kind of looks like a toilet seat. Ugh. Or maybe a bib? Oh, musicals? Okay, this is a musical prop. I thought we were in trouble for a sec there. But we're not out of the woods yet. Pokemon Bike was a mistake. You know those free games for kids you'd play when the teacher wasn't looking? I always hated the bike ones. They induced a sense of anxiety in me that was difficult to top. Pokemon Bike brought all of that long bottled up fear back. I need to feel better. Pikachu emergency room. This is what I'm going for. This is what I'm going for. Tattoos! I didn't know you could get tattoos in the emergency room. I'll have to ask next time I'm down there. See, he's all better and he gets to come home tatted. Oh, win-win. Where does Tat go? That was the best bit! Name that Pokemon. My Ken Sugimori silhouette recognition is way better than it should be, so give me that ego boost. So I get every silhouette right, because of course I do. But I might as well not, because I have to retype every single one. Oh, new... Me! Oh... Pikachu Thunderbolt attack. Ooh, looks like we're up against a bunch of Team Plasma grunts. Wonder what Pokemon they have. Oh, that works too. I just committed a murder. But for now, this is the last time you will get to see these treasures. Or not. I went back and checked. Not all of these games actually use the Flash player, but for the ones that do, they ain't looking so good. There's still a lot of games that I didn't cover in this video, so I could even do a part 3 to this. Let me know. But yeah, thanks for watching. I mentioned this in the last video, but if you want to see more from me, I've been super active on Twitch the past few weeks doing a ton of old school shiny hunting, just like old times. And by that I mean I'm suffering. Come watch! Twitch.tv/CandyEvie. Thanks as always for the incredible fan art. This kind of stuff genuinely makes my day. Okay, love you and leave you. Bye! Among Us. Oh, kinda wanna play that.